Tell me how handsome I am. My father?
No.
Then perhaps we should go outside. Awkward. We haven't formally met. Kol Mikaelson. Us just as much as we plan to embrace it. I've met a lot of people. And you don't particularly stand out. And spit right in the face of mother's rules. I'm in. I'm itching to kill something. What's wrong with right here on the stairs? Make a spectacle of it. I was waiting outside for you. Where's Matt? Don't tell me you like this boy. And what did he do? He gave you 5 seconds of his attention? Don't be so predictable, Rebekah.
You don't have...
As you wish, sister. Good evening. You're Rebekah's friend. We haven't met. Kol Mikaelson. No hard feelings, mate. You know, I'll never get used to aluminum. Shame about Mary. She used to be a blast. I don't quite know what happened. She was a bit of an original groupie. You mean, did I turn her? I think I did, Rebekah. There was also a Klaus period. To my brother, I know you're trying to find out who you descended from. Now you never will. So, where did we leave off? According to my brother, you're off limits. Please don't test me. Oh dear, I've hit a nerve. Relax, darling. You snapped my neck. You killed my brother. Now we're even.
Oh, this sucks. No trades today. I mean, worse for you, of course. Guy had the market cornered on the ancient Icelandic folk scene.
Those weren't for me.
And Caleb.
Davina.
Oh, cool name. Terrible taste in music. You obviously need me.
Could you not just take a sledgehammer to them?
My family? Oh, no. They're all crazy as loons. About your family?
Not much to say. Only child. My dad was distant. Which is a lot better than my mom.
Mummy issues, eh? Bet she's a control freak, right? Yeah, same as mine. Because she's the reason I stopped practicing magic for so long.
You're a witch.
Don't look so surprised, love. Didn't just ask you out here because you're gorgeous.
No, we're kindred souls.
What do you mean?
I know your story, Davina. When you're practically famous. You're the harvest girl that told them all to shove it. I'm a lot like you. Don't really believe in rules and authority. Your courage should be celebrated.
I'm so sorry. He'll just keep calling until I answer. I'll make it quick. Get out of our way now.
Wow.
Can you do that with the rest of them, or...?
Not all at once.
Yeah, I've read about this. Never actually seen it firsthand. It appears someone has knocked you head over heels, quite literally. I thought I'd have that honour.
Ugh, it smells like...
The wrong end of something quite dead. Yeah. It's just a little something I picked up from a shaman bloke in Uganda. There we go.
Wow, the pain's just...
Whoa, 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 whoa. It's magic, right? It's not a miracle. It's quite a spell you've got going here. I mean, not to pry, but I figured you had your secrets after our last date ended in a werewolf bar brawl.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Oh, it's all right. I never really liked dull girls anyway. That said, what exactly is going on here? You're still not the trusting sort.
Do you trust me?
Are you slicked? Those sad eyes might fool some people, but not me. I know what you're after. You've got a lecherous heart, Davina Claire. I won't be used. Not for my body nor my medicinal herbs. We can hold hands, that's it. Whatever it is you're up to, well, you could tell me when you're good and ready. Your phone is chock full of text. Who's Cammy?
Come with me now.
Enough games, Davina! Send out my father. Let's finish this.
It's impressive. What exactly did you do to him?
I channel dark objects, turn my blood to poison. How did you get free?
Oh, it's a long story. Better question is, if he's not dead, then what are you going to do when he recovers?
We have an hour, maybe less. Enough time to chain him, bleed him, dump him in the river.
It's a bit harsh, isn't it?
Since when do you care what happens to Klaus?
Quite nice of you coming to my rescue like that.
No, it's a good thing you didn't actually steal the steak from me. Or I'd have been the one torturing you.
That mean you trust me now?
Provided you're not busy concocting.
It's finished. But I'm worried it's not enough to protect Cammy's body from Esther's magic.
I might know a way to distract you from your troubled mind.
You can take this.
What is it with you two?
That gets a bit old. Playing odd man out in my own family. No Klaus, Elijah, Rebekah. We're always a party of three. No room for me at the table. There always seemed to be room for Marcel. You know that diamond, the one that I showed you? Mm-hmm. Well, that was the baby version. The one that we need to do the dagger spell. Well, it has to be a lot bigger. 100 years ago, I had it in my hand. Then Marcel ratted me out to Klaus, and they took it. He probably bloody well kept it.
So let's steal it back. It's a good chance to snoop.
It's like you're in my mind, Davina Claire.
Is this you?
Was that better looking back then?
You wish.
Remember how I said that Rebekah done me a solid back in 1914? Swore she hadn't told Klaus that I was taking the diamond back. I was actually being a bit facetious. Oh, don't worry, love. Not gonna hurt my own sister. I didn't exactly prep Angela Barker either. I prepped someone else.
What? Who?
Oh, it's a bit of a story. You see, Klaus didn't just punish me for stealing the diamond. He also punished my witch friends, locking them in the Dowager Folian cottage. Oh, over the decades, it's become quite a catch-all for an assortment of odd birds of the witchy variety. I'm sure Rebekah will be very comfortable in a prison created by Klaus.
You didn't.
Oh, I did. And besides, with Rebekah missing, Klaus will be occupied so we can finish what we started.
You swear she's safe?
Perfectly. Since this is the best day I've had in the past 2 centuries, I've made a wish for you. Close your eyes. Careful, careful. It's nasty. Pretty girl to the rescue, eh? You ready? Davina!
Whoa. What? How long was I asleep?
All night. It was a rather fitful sleep, though. You were muttering about how you wanted to kill Klaus. In fact, I'm glad that you're up, because we are ready to get started.
You sure you know how to do this?
Well, have a little faith, Davina. I have been planning this for over a century. You're not having second thoughts, are you? You were the one that wanted to get rid of the bastard without hurting your friends.
I'm past second thoughts.
That's my girl. So much for having a secret lair.
Don't mind him. Did you bring the stuff I asked for?
Yeah, this is everything Josh left at my place.
Wow. Practically moved in, has he?
Kol, please shut up. Blast.
We need a stronger witch. Call Davina.
No. I don't want him to know that I'm sick.
Then do a better bloody job.
I just need time.
So where were you yesterday?
Oh, you know, being a hero, saving the day, the usual.
Oh, and you didn't think I could help?
Are you with your mate?
You can't call me. It takes 10 seconds.
Oh, this is a right proper spat we're having. It's almost as if we're, what is that phrase? Going steady.
You wish.
Maybe. And maybe I can make it up to you by, finishing a mystical dagger, would you say?
So let's do it then.
Let's do it. I think it worked.
Helbred Brenzar Belasre Herte begin Bene.
Cole, are you okay? Cole, are you sure you're all right?
I'm fine. A spell like that, it takes its toll, doesn't it? And you hide that for now, okay? Because, well, today we've got a reason to celebrate. Come to the wedding with me.
Fine. But if there's music, we're dancing. Set. Cole. What's wrong?
Aren't you excited?
You're ice cold.
No, you listen to me, okay? Finn, he got a bit perturbed when he went to rescue Josh. And I thought I was going to be okay, but I'm running out of time. I believe I owe you a dance. I know that we're in a cemetery and I happen to be terminal. You gotta admit the stars are lovely.
How can you joke right now?
I'm not. Under the same stars, there's some guy, and he's with this girl, and he thinks he's got all the time in the world, and he's right. And I hate him.
Are you okay?
I think I want to be alone for this bit.
I tried a different spell.
I'm not scared.
If Kol had asked me to run before he got hexed, well, he wouldn't have had to ask me twice. Okay.
Well, here's to nobody dying today. Or was I premature? Tell me, what happens when Klaus gets out? And what are you guys gonna do, massacre this whole city?
We just want to get our brother and leave. I, for one, hope I never see this filthy city again.
Dare I ask why you still have that?
Just doing a favor for a friend of a friend. Now I'm ready for a bourbon.
And why this sudden melancholy? Did you expect to break out of the chambre de chasse and into a family cured of dysfunction?
When we were in there, it felt like the world had stopped. But it didn't. It kept turning without Davina. You know, she would have been 23 today. And I wonder what she would have done with the time. She would have made the world a better place. Meanwhile, we're here, breathing. And what are we doing?
My life ends for a greater cause than you can never fathom. The Hollow is risen. Nothing can stop her. Not you, not even the ancestors, despite what they might claim.
The ancestors?
I thought he'd never shut up.
Is it true? Are the ancestors back? You told me. I could have seen her.
Do you think I would deny you that happiness? I was trying to protect you, brother. Davina Clare is much changed and not for the better.
You're lying.
None of this matters anyway, because the only people capable of contacting her are the Harvest girls Elijah murdered in cold blood. Cole!
Leave him.
I appreciate you meeting with me. And I'd like to make it worth your while. Dark objects. The most powerful trinkets in New Orleans. And this is not even half of what I have.
We're Harvest girls. We know what dark objects are. What do you want for them?
I want to talk to Davina Claire. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why help a Mikaelson?
Your
But
brother
after all,
murdered us.
I am not my brother. I have been a friend to witches for centuries. I even taught you lot how to make these things. There's no reason we can't go back to old times.
We know better than to trust vampires.
The Hollow is the real enemy here, not me. Now, like it or not, we are all in this together. But trust me when I say I make a better friend than foe. Take the objects. Just please let me talk to her.
You Mikaelsons come around asking for favors, threatening, manipulating. That's why we're gonna make sure you never see Davina Claire again.
Let me talk to her now. Suppose everybody's celebrating Elijah's rescue? One big happy family?
Something like that. You should be here too, you know.
Well, not everybody got what they wanted.
At least we have each other. Kol, I'm going to stay in New Orleans. At least until we see this through. Can I convince you to do the same?
I don't think I can. I'm not in the mood for games, witch.
What if I told you I could bring Davina back to life? For a price, of course.
Davina! Davina!
Kol. Some would go to the ends of the earth to protect their love.
You let her go, I will rip you apart.
I wouldn't do that. She and I are now linked. So, if you want to keep her safe, then you belong to me.
Davina!
I'm right here.
For a moment, I thought...
It's okay. I'm still me, flesh and blood alive for now.
And linked to that monster. I promise I'm gonna find a way out of this for you.
She was powerful enough to bring me back from the dead. Kol, you have no idea what we're up against.
Hasn't stopped me before. Stay here. I'll be back as soon as I can.
What, you're leaving? Kol, we might not have much time together.
Losing you broke me. I will not stand around and let it happen again.
The Hollow has to be killed. And if she dies, then I die. And what's the alternative? You help her? You can't betray your family.
It's kind of my specialty. Stay here.
I have my own protection spell, cast in the form of a totem. You will safeguard my totem until I'm done with your family. If you falter, if any harm comes my way, Davina will suffer with me. You should destroy this. Hayley could die.
And why is her life more important than yours?
I can't take a little girl's mother away from her, Kol.
Then we just have to find another way to get you out of this. Because there is no way I'm letting you go.
I've been thinking Elijah once gave me one of your mother's spells. It's used to break a magical link. I'm too weak right now, but if we could find a coven to counter and not do spell, then...
No, I know the spell. And we don't need a coven. We just need one powerful little witch. I have a car in the lot out back. If I'm not back by midnight, you take it and you go.
Wait, without you? What? Are you kidding? What are you doing?
Davina, I'm not asking. I need you to do this. Promise me.
I'm not supposed to do magic with strangers.
What? I'm family.
So why did you go away?
I went away because I was sad. And I thought I'd never be happy again. And I didn't want to make everybody that I loved around me sad too.
If I untie this knot, your girlfriend will be free from the hollow?
I hope so.
And you really love her?
Yes. And like your mum loves,
Uncle Elijah.
You are miraculously well adjusted. Now stop and listen. I did what I did for Davina. The hollow brought her back and now they're linked. I just need a bloody second to set her free.
I'm sick, imbecile. The hollow preys upon your weakness. She raised Davina to get you to betray your family, and you, pathetic as you are, leapt at the charge.
Our family owes Davina that much.
I owe nothing to her. Nor to you.
Nick, I need a little more time. I just need to know she's alive. Please, grant me this small mercy.
Mercy is a privilege reserved for family. Your status has been revoked.
Brother, no, please! For 1,000 years, I've never experienced love or peace. Davina changed me. What if it was Camille? What if you could bring her back? Would you not do as I did? I want this made into a necklace, earrings, and one massive engagement ring. Thanks. Ring any bells?
You know, Klaus came to visit me at my bar in France. Rebekah, too. You didn't.
You and I have never really had much in common besides our dashing good looks. And you and Freya more or less murdered my wife, so... The journals. Now, they may contain information about what represents you. Somewhere amongst the martyrdom and self-righteousness.
Wait. Did I ever apologize to you for what I did?
In your peculiar way, I suppose. Look, what matters is that I got her back. Not everybody is so lucky.
Doesn't that fly in the face of always and forever?
You know, to think I spent 1,000 years dying to be a part of that vow.
What changed?
I met a girl. I don't recognize this.
It's a transcription spell. We know that the magic's basically consuming hope. So I'm using the magical signature in her tears to see if we can find an antidote.
If.
And if there is one, then it'll be in one of Esther's grimoires, and the spell will lead us right to it.
Gorgeous, brilliant, and powerful. Remind me to never piss you off.
At 1,000 years of moments like this.